Some say that God loves unconditionally. But what does that mean when, at the same time, He demands faith and obedience? Is that still love without condition? Abrahamic religions often speak of unconditional love, while at the same time presenting us with rules and requirements. Trust, obedience, devotion, ritual. But is trust the same as love? And does trust that stems from fear or duty still carry the weight of freedom? If God's love demands our signature on a contract, can we truly call it infinite? Why is God's love bound to laws, written words, and human interpretation of sacred texts? If His love is truly infinite, then why does it seem to shrink the moment it is tested by doubt, disbelief, or human error? This presents a paradox, an all-powerful, infinite love that limits itself through conditions. Is such love truly limitless, or only as far as our obedience reaches? We are told that suffering teaches us wisdom and that trials are necessary. But why would a loving God place us in danger in order to educate us? Why were we created with flaws, then judged for acting through them? Can true goodness lead to punishment? And if we obey only to avoid punishment, is that love or manipulation? If salvation and damnation are presented as a simple binary, heaven or hell, based on belief or disbelief, then that is not free will. That is emotional blackmail. And if one can be saved without knowing God, then doesn't the system collapse under its own contradictions? Why has the message changed over the centuries? Why do churches reinterpret sacred teachings if the Word has remained written and fixed for thousands of years? This leads us to wonder, were we created with clarity and intention, or simply cast into existence to struggle through confusion? Were we meant to fail so we could be blamed? True love, especially divine love, asks for nothing. Infinite love demands nothing in return. That is what makes it truly infinite. Any condition placed upon it narrows it, brings it back down to our human scale. And so we must ask, if God's love requires anything, is it still love or is it power?